Okay, find the inverse. Is the inverse a function? Well, what kind of a function is that? It's quadratic, right? It's a quadratic. It's a parabola that opens up. What will the graph of the inverse look like? So is it a function? No. So you know before we've ever found it that this one, the inverse is not a function. No. Right? Because the inverse would look like that. Okay. Now, with this one we don't have to replace the f of x. So what is the next step? Switch the x and the y. Solve for y. What would I do first? Subtract 3. So y squared equals x minus 3. Take the square root of both sides. Okay, what is that going to look like? Y equals plus or minus the square root of x minus 3. Which, now we know what the graph of the square root of x minus 3 is, right? That's the square root function, and it's shifted how? 3 to the right. So if we graphed it, it would look like 1, 2, 3. The plus square root would be the top half, right? And the minus square root would be the bottom half. But in any case, it would fail a vertical line test. Yeah. Yeah, you can't take the square root of that. You kind of solve for y. It wouldn't work because, you can't take the square root of y and then have the square root of 3 because you don't take square roots term by term. Right? We would only want to take the square root when what's inside the square root is itself the whole thing being squared. Then you can simplify by taking the square root.